Hello cook, welcome to another day more on my channel, the channel of chefs in the kitchen. Look, today we are going to make a loin cane or stuffed loin. Look, I have a loin here of about 2 kg 200 and you are already seeing that it comes with the fat, so I'm gonna take it away. The fat is good and you are already seeing that he was wearing a robe before, but I have removed it. I don't like doing it with the robe. Okay, we have salt and sugar, and now I will say the proportions as always. Look, let's get started. Look, the loin is good. Well, actually, look, the little pellet that's got there, that's pure fat, huh? It comes with leather. I have already removed the leather before, and I have left the butter for you to see. Look, I'm going to take it away, and if you buy it like this, don't even think of throwing it away, because that's not good for making sausages, for making chorizos, sausages, because it's good, it's butter, it's good fat. So we'll take this now when everything is removed. We put it away, put it in a tupper or a zip bag of these and put it in the freezer until we go to use it, huh? It holds up perfectly. Well, let me take it off. I don't care that it has a little meat because I already said it's for sausages, okay? So come on, let me take all the fat off and I'll come back. See all the fat he has? Great, well, here we go. Salt and sugar, 600 grams of salt, 400 grams of sugar per kilo of meat. Since it has 2 kilo, we will add double, or I have done it first to make the bed below, and then I will have to do the other part. I haven't thrown it all out. Look, here I have a plate with all the butter that we have taken out. Look what something richer, better. This is frozen, as I already said. Come on. Well, that, as I was saying, here it is. 1 kilogram between salt and sugar. We have mixed it well, and now I'm going to put this fountain to make the bed downstairs. I'm guessing what I'm saying. Maybe it's worth it, huh? Because the point is to cover a little either. Doesn't it need to be completely covered? Because then you will realize that the brine is made and it covers the meat perfectly. But hey, we are going to heal ourselves in health, as I always say, you see? Look, with this something would really be enough, but as I always tell you the same thing, I'm going to give him double the value. Now I'm going to prepare another 600 grams of salt and 400 grams of sugar to pour it on top, and we will heal in health. Since this weighs 2 kilo, 200 will be in the refrigerator for 6 days. Okay? I always tell you, and I am very repetitive, 3 days for each kilo of meat to make sure that the meat does not go bad, that it is good, and well dry, that is well cured. Come on, I'm massaging the meat a little, so that it penetrates everything well like this, and we make sure very well. Perfect. Look what I have said. I have now made another batch again, and there I already have my meat covered. Narrowing that, in the end there is almost leftover in a container, perhaps a little deeper and narrower. Maybe it doesn't take that much, but of course my container is very large, and being so wide I need to cover it more. So come on. So perfectly. Well, look, once we have everything tied up, we already put transparent foil on it, and as I said, to the refrigerator, the bottom part, which is where I have the freezer. Okay guys, look, this is magic, huh? After 6 days, look at all the brine that has come out. Look at what meat. Fantastic. Look, Jose. This is very, very well done, huh? I'm going to remove the salt. Now the sugar under the water is fine, and then I'm going to put it in a well with water. I've already rinsed the meat on the top, and now I'm going to have it submerged here in half an hour. While I more or less pick up the kitchen and prepare, well, all the mixture that the loin carries stuffed. Well, look, there we have our meat, and here we are going to prepare all the mixture. We have garlic that you have already seen, huh? I did magic and peeled it off fast. Since I don't have garlic paste because I've run out and I haven't had time to make it, well, I'm going to press the garlic. But hey, it turns out like this. I've also seen myself cutting and then chopping and all that, so they're perfect We're going to make a garlic paste with that, chopping it, and then we'll crush it a little more with the mortar. But that's the minimum. Then we mix everything well. It's fantastic. Come on. I'm going to put this here in this white bowl because that way you're going to see it better. It seems that here in the dark in the mortar, it doesn't look very good, right? Well, we made sure a little more so that you can see the whole process. Well, here I have crushed those about 5 ajitos, that's fine. With that, we have leftover paprika. Well, we're going to add 4 or 5 tablespoons. Hey, don't be afraid. It's better than over than not missing. I'm going to put a couple tablespoons or teaspoons of the spicy ones in it. Okay, he's gonna sting us, huh? But it will help us preserve this whole loin very well, better. Now we are going to add oil to all this mixture. We have to add oil. If it is not very dry, the meat is very coarse, huh? I have seen some recipes that they haven't added oil. They just add it. Paprika to me, particularly, I don't like it like that because I did it many years ago. I did it like that once and it was very dry. You have to add oil to it so that it sprinkles well, the meat penetrates and heals better and takes on the flavor well, like the paprika itself, only on the outside. That doesn't taste anything inside. We put it well. If we need a little more and start drying the meat, I already have the best thing. Let's take out the meat and dry it. Okay, see? That took half an hour. You can have it for 1 hour if you want, but hey, while I was fixing it, all this is to dispatch it. There are people who leave it until 5:06 a.m., dispatch it. No, we don't. It's necessary. Well, look, after drying it, I have put a tray under it. I advise you not to smear the entire countertop or the entire kitchen. So here on the countertop, we start to give it with everything we have done here. Everything is prepared so perfect. We are going to asphalt the loin. We are going to have a loin or stuffed loin cane, whatever you want. Really good. I say, as long as this is comfortable, leave it there as long as you need. I'm going to leave it for at least a month, surely at least. Well, come on, and now on the other side. Okay, perfect. There it is. Let's screw it all up. Everywhere the same. Well, look, after having already smeared everything, let's put it on this oven paper that I always use. Is it good for sausages? Oh yeah, double paper so you don't stain anything. Well, I have already put it here with help and I haven't recorded it because it has cost me a job that I don't see because I have quarrels here. A net that is used for sausages is such a net. Elastic, and it comes very well because it is very pressed, very hard and dries. So we are going to have it in the refrigerator for 10 to 15 days. That's how it works. This way there is still no more left. So come for the refrigerator, we hang it up. You put it on as you can manage. I have already given solutions other times. Well guys, look at this. It's been stuck in the fridge for 13 days, huh? Specifically 13 days, huh? I'm playing and she's healed, but she still obviously needs more, huh? It is still raw, although it is hard, but the sausage is still raw. Come on, let's remove all this and let's see what we find. Look how good, look how good. Look what I just found here after 13 days, huh? Fantastic. I'm going to hang this here now on one of the ends. Look, it's hard and everything is very cured very well. You'll see, come on, leave me. Well, I have pincho here, pincho of all kinds. So I have one large one. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to put it here because it's not going to fit in the refrigerator because it's very long. I'm going to make the hole to put a smaller hook, okay? We hang it like this, it fits perfect. Am I going to take this off and like I said, a smaller little hook, there's this, and hang it on the fridge? Okay, this keeps curing in the fridge for another 15 days. Well guys, look, and girls, it's been a total of 35 days. I've had it in the fridge. Well, that about 20 days or 22 days, and the rest has been out in the fridge, here in the kitchen, like I said. So it's cured. For me, it's very good. I don't want to leave it anymore because now while we open it, we are not going to eat it during the day either because it is already healing more and hardening evidently. So if I leave it longer, then it is going to stay very hard. Plus the days we have been open and it is going to stay hard. Then I don't want it that way. Look how good this looks. Look what a delicious thing. Look what canna loin or loin stuff we made at home, huh? Knowing what we have put in it, nothing more than salt and sugar, and then the condiments that we want to make. Okay, I'm gonna cut a little slice, I'm going to cut it a little fat. I like sausage, cut it into tacos, and then I'm going to put a few slices, but already cut in the slicer. Okay, I'm going to make it thinner. Look what's better and the color it has. This is great. It smells like we're going. Great, I'm going to try it. Of course, this is good, delicious. It's great. Really, yes, you have to do it. And tell me, look, the simplest thing, you know, is the same technique practically for healing. Any type of meat, however, since they are different cuts, tastes different, even if they contain the same ingredients. You know, we have also cured the bacon like this. However, the bacon has one flavor and the loin canna has another. Each part of the meat has a different flavor. Curing it in the same way, that's what I want to show you. Come on, let me cut a small plate of loin. Well, I'm going to cut from here. We're going to take out our stuffed loin or loin cane. We are going to cut some strips that are not very fat, which I think, yes, this one is going to come out a little fat. We are going to make it a little thinner, and now, yes, perfect. If you want it fatter, well, nothing, you buy it, you cut it fatter, and cut it into pieces. I really like taquito too. Look, it's a show. Don't tell me we don't eat well at home. Well, of course, yes. Look what better slices. Look how delicious. Well, here I have it already, My loin, my delicious loin cane has cost me nothing, and less because you already know that cane loin is very, very expensive. And look, there is nothing to envy, on the contrary. The commercial has to envy us. Okay? I hope you liked it, this recipe too. Today, leave me the comments you thought that this turned out very, very good. You are already seeing what it looks like, and see you in the next video. See you later.